As a driver of both the overall economy and of individual wealth, real estate is pretty hard to beat. As a Harvard Business School study says, real estate is the largest asset class in the world and is the greatest source of wealth for most families. Take a look at a list of the world's richest people as compiled by any number of organizations such as the Forbes 400 Richest People, and look at where each of these individuals have built their wealth. Whilst these people have generated their wealth from a very eclectic field of businesses and professions, one stands out as more common and reoccurring than the rest: real estate. So what makes real estate stand out above all the other asset classes as the vehicle for wealth creation? There are a few fundamental reasons. One, the real estate revolution. If you see the economy over the years, we've had many revolutions which have been the driving force. First, there was the agricultural revolution, followed by the industrial revolution, then the IT revolution, and then the telecom revolution. We are now currently in the era of the real estate revolution as we prepare to meet the demands of the new age customers who now look at owning a home starting from the age of 32 onwards compared to being in the 40s. 2. Easy financing. When purchasing real estate, it is not uncommon to be able to borrow 80% of the purchase price, which makes it an easy decision to make, and you don't block your own capital either. 3. Everybody needs a roof over their head. Unlike paper assets such as stocks or derivative market instruments, real estate is something real and tangible. It physically exists. Even more importantly than this is the fact that everybody needs a roof over their head, and we all need space and a place to live. As long as there are people in a given area, there will be demand for real estate. 4. Limited supply in an always in demand area. Unlike virtually every other asset class, real estate is finite. Sure, we can always build taller buildings with more apartments in them on the same size block of land, but there is only so much land and only so much well-located land near to public amenities, employment, and transportation. 5. Financial security and a sense of pride. In India, owning your own home is a matter of stature and pride, whilst also giving a sense of financial security to the family in the event of any untoward incident with the earning member of the family. Since most of the new homes are bought through easy construction-linked plans, it instills a compulsory saving discipline within the family to meet the installments of the property over time, which otherwise may not have been exercised, and before you know it, one has a large equity saved up in the form of real estate. Now, there are two golden formulas to making money from real estate. The first formula is hold is gold. Unlike shares, which can lose their value over time and require constant monitoring, real estate is the only asset class which increases in value over time and gives maximum returns if held on for longer periods of time, as one would have seen within their families where their forefathers got great returns on property held on by them. The second formula for making money in real estate is that location is key. So one should look at investing in real estate, which is not prime real estate yet, but where there is potential for it to become prime. Key indicators to look into for to-be prime locations would be where infrastructure development like roads, railways, malls, commercial complexes are being announced. Connectivity is improving, civic development has begun, and there is a future residential hub coming up. Now, the hardest part about profiting from real estate is making your first purchase. This is the purchase where you will have to find that 10% or 20% deposit to fund it. But once you are in the game and own your own little piece of appreciating real estate, you can use the increase in value from your original purchase to make subsequent purchases without having to save up to fund the 10% or 20% deposit in cash for each future purchase. You can simply borrow against the increase in value of your original property to fund the deposit required to purchase your subsequent properties. As time passes, you are creating a snowball effect, and your wealth will continue to multiply given stable economic conditions and well-selected property in the right location. Talk to our property advisor more on how you can now profit from real estate and secure your future.